People of Reddit, what do you miss most about your childhood? Not having any responsibilities, just chilling in my house yard. The simplicity of being a child. Nothing, really. I like adulthood. It's mostly chill. No worries about bills, responsibility, and all the people still alive when I was still a child miss the bonding. Man, I miss being able to eat cereal for dinner and not caring about calories or adulting. Life was simpler back then, you know? Mystery. Things are more interesting when you don't know how they work. The more I learn about the workings of the world, the more boring it gets. I miss being able to sit on my ass and play video games all day. Hearing the low hum of the window unit AC blowing cool air in my grandma's kitchen, while she handed me a plate with fruit cocktail and a bologna sandwich after playing outside. No financial stress. Missed how safer it was back then. We kiddo could walk home from school with no fears of any types of crimes. Kids were slimmer, no fast foods, no Starbucks. None of that heavy-laden chains spreading everywhere. Friends I don't talk to anymore. Discontinued snacks and foods that remind me of my childhood. Never worrying about health and financial security. As we get older, we have to eat well, exercise, and be financially responsible. Saturday, Sunday morning, getting on my bike and playing with friends until the street lights came on. No phones or tablets, just fresh air and fun. An awareness of my own mortality. Living in a town for 12 years before I got moved to foster care that I never lived in that town again. Going to that town brings back memories, but it's not the best place to go now, to be honest. I like where I am living now is better. Not knowing about money problems yet. Feeling like I had all the time in the world and feeling invincible. My grandparents, the simplicity of it. Life was free to play. Complaining about being bored. Freedom to run around the neighborhood with all the other kids. Playing outside all day. Deceased family members, carefreeness. The certainty that everything will turn out okay and life has so much in store for me. Being able to get up without making noises. Being a child, not having any responsibilities. Just care about play every day. Not much, frankly. I feel like today, I am a vastly superior being. Spending time with my uncles. My dad, he used to take me on a safari in the backyard and teach me about animals, plants, rocks, and bugs. He read books to us every night. He taught me to cook. He took us trick or treating on Halloween. My parents got divorced and I got stuck with the one I did not like. Not knowing how shitty adults really are. Family moments, quality time with family, including traditions and gatherings that create lasting memories. Getting together and playing with my cousins at my grandparents' house. That relentless drive I had to one day become a Power Ranger. My dad's singing. He passed away 10 years ago. Nothing better than a dad who sings with his kid. That everyone was so young and loved so close. Less chores, less cooking, less stress. The naivety I had when I was a child and my grandmother being healthy. During the hot summer, laying on the carpet near the AC vent with literally no problems in the world. Playing Minecraft without having a single problem. My dad, he was so sweet, and I miss him every day. His voice, and when he'd come home smelling like work and sawdust and we'd sit and watch WW on the TV together. I think about him all the time. That my parents bought me a lot of things, and now I have to work to buy things. Not having to worry. Not having to cook because my mom cooked everything. Getting to eat snacks without guilt. No phones, no social media. Everything was simple. There was unity. Even the sun hit different. Feeling okay and living under the same roof with my siblings. Lack of responsibilities. Not knowing how truly fun things are yet. My smallness, curiosity, and running. Wish recess was still mandatory for adults. We all might be a little happier. No cell phones, no internet. Sleeping in until whenever during the summer. Waking up to birds chirping, a running lawn mower in the distance. Going downstairs to chow on some Nestle Quick cereal while watching Arthur. Playing slap and tickle with Uncle Batouch. My grandmother sending me money. Now I need money she doesn't send. Nothing. Let's just pretend it never happened, okay? Time meant nothing to me. Shooting piss out of super soakers. Porn seemed so much better when I was growing up. The smell of the trees and the sound of the wind. I grew up fairly rural and it's just not the same in the city. It felt like magic really existed every day. I miss my friends and country house. There was so cozy vibe. Playing with my childhood friends and my grandparents. Not having any responsibilities. Not thinking so much. Being excited to do things. Being with my parents. My grandparents, they were both amazing in their own ways. The obliviousness, the innocence. My biggest problem at the time was one of my favorite Raptor toy got lost. My family members that have passed away. Saturday morning cartoons and my endless bowl of cereal, the best. Childhood. What childhood? My grandparents, their old house. Having hope when you grow up. You lose hope because you start to lose time. I remember the time before smartphones and social media, when my family and friends talked and interacted with me more. I miss my grandfather. When I was young, I often went to his house to play every summer vacation. We had a lot of memories. Unfortunately, he had cancer and passed away a few years ago. Every time I think back to my childhood memories, I miss him a lot. Thanks for watching.